Oh boy, I wish we could get a break from this heat.
I know. At least we're going to have some storms today, so should be able to get at least some break from it.
Oh, yes.
Hi, I'm Elmer.
And I'm Vanita.
I want to welcome you to Front Porch Friday. Today we're doing a little quick video on being out in heat. Of course, this country has seen record heat, record temperatures, and definitely has seen, um, you know, wildfires increasing, the wildfire smoke here in the Northeast. So it's one of those things that we just needed to cover. So, obviously, if you're like us, we like to be outside, even though they tell you to still be inside.
Yeah.
So with the heat, some of the things that we're going to talk about today is that you can, first of all, you don't have to run out and buy a whole bunch of ice packs. If you buy a bottle of water like this, you can freeze it, put it in your cooler, and it'll serve as an ice pack, and then it becomes drinkable throughout the day. You also want to pack some and freeze possibly some Gatorades and some other things to keep your electrolytes replenished. Some sports energy drinks, maybe. Even if you don't want to carry the bottles, you can carry the packages, mix them in with your water bottles. The other thing is you'll want to pack a couple of washcloths and towels. You can wet these down. You can put them around your neck. It keeps you from becoming too hot. Allows you to cool down, especially when you sit in the shade. There's a lot of expensive gimmicks out there that promise to keep you cool, but one of the easiest things is you can find these in your bathroom. You already got them. You could just pack them up in the cooler. They'll get wet. They'll stay cool as the ice melts, and that provides you a way of getting cool and also keeping yourself hydrated. So one of the things also that you can also do is get out of the sun. Being in direct sun, you wind up, even if you have sunscreen, you can wind up still getting sunburned.
Yes.
Trust me, I've worked outside for many years. I learned this. So one of the things is take frequent breaks in the shade. Find a shady place to enjoy the weather outdoors. You don't have to be out in the sun. And avoid swimming between 11 and 1. That's where most of the time you're going to get your sunburn, because the sun's at its highest peak between 11 and 1 in the afternoon, and it also has the heat of the day. So you definitely want to try to avoid being out in that 3 to 4 hour window, depending on where you live, where the heat is that way. And the other thing is if you have asthma and allergies, Vanina.
Oh yes, if you have any type of heart condition with your lungs, such as asthma, COPD, you definitely want to be careful. You want to limit your time out in the heat. Definitely stay hydrated. Lots of fluids, lots of water. Especially if you're on some types of medication, you don't need to be out in the sun very long. You're not supposed to be in direct sunlight. So please be aware of that.
And as she said, you don't have to stay indoors, but just out of the sunlight. You could be in the shaded area. You could stay on your porch. There's a lot of things like our porch that you could do. You could put up screens that you could do that. If your porch is enclosed, that's even better. Just open some windows and enjoy the fresh air. Staying out of the sun, keep a fan going on you. You don't have to have an air conditioner all the time, especially the cost associated with it. So these are some of the quick tips that we wanted to give you here on Front Porch Friday for with the heat and that. So I want to say stay healthy and stay blessed.